Andito ako. We're not yet done. It's time for Shamcey's Tsunami Walk!
Shamcey, Supsup, so beautiful, this lovely woman. Okay, Sham, sa'yo nagsimula ang pangalan ng mga walks. Actually, during my time, wala naman talagang pangalan. How do you feel about that?
I was quite surprised when I came home na there was a name na pala of my walk. And to be honest, I would always share it with the girls that when I started out in a Bini, it was my first time to join a pageant. And I had the worst walk ever. Like, talagang wala ka ng pag-asa, okay? So I was telling the girls, maybe I had, a signature walk because that's the only way that I could parang be balanced because I'm scared to fall down, and eventually my flaw became my biggest asset.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I can attest to that. Actually, kung meron hong babae na talagang magiging mukha ng perseverance, si Shamcey ho yun. She's just an amazing woman. Okay, now I think most of the people actually know what you're doing right now. But can you tell us more about the things that you're busy with at this moment?
Of course, with the newest pageant in the Philippines, Miss Universe Philippines, and I'm very much honored to be one of the directors. And I know it's a great pressure, but of course, I'm also honored to be part of, these venues where I could also influence girls, and I was always tell them, it should not end in this pageant. Your life begins after the pageant, and I want them to come out after everything, all the journey, all the trainings, they come out as confident, beautiful, and a phenomenal woman.
That's actually the beautiful tagline of MUPH, phenomenal women. And speaking of phenomenal woman, I would like to call on stage our lovely sister, Miss Catriona Gray, our Miss Universe 2018, the beautiful Catriona. Phenomenal. I think that's one of the best words that can describe you. You're an amazing woman, and we know that you came here not just for the pageant, but also you came here because you did something, I think yesterday. Can you share more about that?
Of course, I was so excited to be here for Mutia La Union, but yesterday, March 1, I had the fulfilling experience of having a medical mission for Smile Train Philippines. Thank you to Honorable Governor Ortega and Vini Ortega for the support. We were able to reach over 40 children to have free and comprehensive cleft lip and cleft palate care. And I would like to use this opportunity to also give the message, if you know any children or anyone in need of cleft care, you could access Smile Train through smiletrain.org. We have facilities here in the Philippines for free surgeries, free comprehensive care.
That's so nice. And we've seen your poster that says, "Raise your flag, La Union." Tell us more about it.
Raising my flag, or our flag of the Philippines on the Miss Universe stage was one honor, but now as I have passed on the crown of Miss Universe and are joined with my sisters, a part of my huge compassion and also passion for our country is to raise the Philippine flag, or raise the flag in different areas of the Philippines. And of course, La Union being one of the first, and definitely one of the best ways to start off being able to go around as the NCCA Arts Ambassador of 2020. We also visited Bangar and saw the weavers. I was really in awe of the livelihood that it gave to the Filipino people. The unit that we actually visited gives the livelihood to 150 Filipinos that allow their children to go to school, to get an education. And so I really applaud the government and also the local communities that really support our people, because that's how we ensure a better future for the future generations to come.
I think for the many young women who are here tonight and you're watching these lovely women on stage and you're like, wow, ganyan pala nagagawa pagka pwede kang sumali ng beauty pageant. You know, as Shamcey actually mentioned a while ago, your journey when you join something or when you do something that you love, actually it could open a lot of doors for you. So these two lovely women here on stage are living examples of how they're using the platform that the Lord has actually gave to them, and now they're giving back to the community. And now Sham and Kat, I know that this is also one of the core values of MUPH, and you as our Miss Universe 2018, this is also one of the things that you guys are fighting for. When you go to different places in the Philippines, what advice could you give to the event organizers, pageant enthusiasts to actually level up pageantry in the Philippines? Do you want to start off with that, Sham?
Wow, okay. But you know, I think we also see a lot of local pageants already putting a high standard on beauty pageants nowadays. And what I like about it is that we are showing that, you know, these girls are not just beautiful women upstage wearing swimsuits and wearing their big smiles, but these women can be of great influence to a lot of people, and especially the youth. So my advice to them is that I wish that it's not just here in La Union, but all over the Philippines, that we put a, you know, high standard, high caliber, and when choosing the girls, when they compete in a beauty pageant, because a beauty pageant is a door to many more possibilities, and it can really help, you know, push advocacies and charity works, and that's what we really want to focus: authenticity, purpose, and influence.
For me naman po, pageantry is really about stories, because the women that come up on stage, they are not just an image. We are each and every one of us a story, and it's in connecting and interconnecting stories through shared experiences, through things that we care about, what we represent, what we stand for. That's what gives meaning to things like pageantry. And that's what I always aspire to do. Going into Miss Universe, representing the Philippines, I wanted to tell my story and the story of our people. And that's why I was so adamant about sharing our textiles, our culture in any which way that I could. And that's why I would like to applaud Mutia La Union for sharing the stories of our beautiful 20 candidates through their videos and giving them opportunities to speak and represent each of their towns. Because that is what gives an anchor to what we do. We represent so much more than ourselves. We represent a people. And that is the beauty in pageantry.
Love that. Amazing, no? Pwede tayong kurunakan natin kung dalawa kayong gabi ulit, no? I agree with both of you. I think I agree with what you said, actually, Kat, that we're not just representing ourselves, we're actually representing others as well. For my case, as a follower of Jesus, I think I'm not just representing myself, but when I stand on stage, when I open my mouth, when I speak words, I know that I'm not just representing myself nor my family or the people around me, but the God that I follow, and that is my Lord and Savior. It's just amazing. Ladies, thank you very much. Both of you are stunning. You can actually compete next year and both of you will win. But let's continue with our segment. For now, we would like to welcome back on stage our 2020 Mutia La Union candidates for the evening gown